healing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it.
Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Hogwarts Legacy Ravenclaw run. So we have our character here. I forget what I did last time. I think oh he's right. The goblin's little brother died. Oh, gear sets in full cell. This, that, and the third. Okay. And you are the gray lady, and I cannot remember your name, but I know that you're related to Helena Ravenclaw. You're her daughter. I forget your name. No, you're Helena Ravenclaw. Rowena Ravenclaw is it was the founder. See? There it is. Rowena Ravenclaw. And they go to Diana, tiara, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it a crown. One of the four founders, and there go her daughter. You stole her tiara, and the Bloody Baron killed you, because, well, if you read the Deathly Hallows, you know the lore and everything. So our first mission is to speak with Natty and everything. So we're gonna get out of this common room and begin the quest and everything. So what the? That's actually pretty cool. Okay, you're letting me out. Okay, cool. So I know for a fact that I'm coming up on the final unforgivable curse with the whole Sebastian thing. So that's where I might just end up cutting the video, or I may continue. Not sure, but we will be doing that. The thing is, will I be learning the unforgivable curse of Avada Kedavra, or will I just ignore it and just leave it? Who knows? I know. Do you know? No, you do not know. So where is Natty at? I thought he was tracking. We're gonna go to quest track. There it is. There we go. Track it. I have to use my talent points for sure. It is Christmas time. Apparently, the best season of them all. If you celebrate Christmas, awesome. If you do not, still happy holidays to you, no disrespect. Also, the very first video, part 1 of this series, should have aired on Christmas of 2023. Yeah, I forget what year it is sometimes. You're gonna have to forgive me. Oh crap. What am I doing? I'm about to get back. I'm gonna go through here, can I? Yeah, oh no, I can go through there. Why? What was the point? As I'm recording this, it is month or September 2023. Damn.
No.
What the? Oh my God. Oh my God, what?
Prepare it.
Yeah, I did try that. I really did. I thought I could repair it. What is wrong with you? Why did you? You know what?
Lumos.
You're gonna speak to me. What's wrong with you? You have something against him? Did he like steal your? No, it was a corny joke I was thinking of.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Well, this may actually be a very short video if I were to go there immediately, but I'm not. We're gonna do
I
some
still
side
can't
quests,
believe
and
we
then we're
escaped the
gonna go
Ashwinders.
with
You may not
Gaunt.
realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Yeah, I apologize for whatever frame drops that actually occur and everything. I don't know why that happens every so often. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't deter you from watching the video. So we're going to now go meet Poppy and start her mission. You know what? The first thing I want to do is see if that person with the final what is it called? It's the ASIO challenge. Something cool. I forget. We'll see if that person's available now. Real quick before we go to copy. Let's see. Where's the Quidditch pitch? Where's the final Quidditch pitch? I know for a fact it goes to. You know, if there is a Hogwarts Legacy 2 in development, a sequel to this, I actually hope and pray. Yep, the final person there. We hope and pray that they add Quidditch. Alright, here we go. Final time. Oh crap, the professor?
You're my Summoner's Court opponent, Professor Ronan.
Indeed I am. Professors are allowed to have fun once in a while too, you know.
Of course. I look forward to playing against you.
And I you. I've been playing this for eons, so you haven't a chance of winning. How about we get started anyway?
I'm ready.
No time like the present.
And yes, I did not play this immediately.
Accio!
My run with my up character.
And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Accio! We all make mistakes. I do not recall teaching you how to play like that. Accio!
Wait, I got 50. Oh, heck no. Oh, no. Yep, I lost.
And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Not to worry, you're still finding your stride.
I didn't get enough.
Not to worry. I haven't been beaten by a student yet. Care to go another round?
Oh, heck yeah. Even if I have to edit all this
I'd like a
out,
chance to
this
improve
is
my
gonna be
record.
round 2.
Excellent. Accio! We all make mistakes. I do not recall teaching you how to play like that. Accio! That's no way to treat a professor. Accio! And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Delightful to see such mastery from one your age. Well done. You've beaten me at my own game.
I had a good teacher.
A flatterer, I see. Although I dare say it's not unwarranted. I shall accept the compliment humbly. As the new Summoner's Court champion, you have earned a token of recognition. Do not let it go to your head.
Alright, I do not know how many tries that took. I want to say probably 4, 5 at the most. But we finally beat him. Tricky is some of the court claimers, so I will say this. Angles. That's all you have to worry about is the dang angles. Alright, back to Poppy. So I wonder if you're new to playing this game, how do you like it so far? I know this game released for obviously PlayStation and Xbox, but for the Switch version, do you guys have the same good mechanics and all that, or is it just lackluster? Real quick, I'm going to beat you guys.
Potato!
Why can't I hit you? You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
I still got it.
Is somebody there?
Want to
An
smoke
intruder! I've never seen a sword like it.
Arrest the momentum. Confringo.
Lead us to victory!
Leviosa. Potato.
I'll kill you!
Stupefy. Bombarda.
Wait, I have to complete the balance challenges to correct. I have a lot of things to do in order to get that platinum trophy. I'll definitely have it by
This
next
could
week.
prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It's not that dangerous. I
This
promise.
place has seen better days.
Ah, how delightful.
Anybody else?
Stupefy.
Oh, you. Oh, you're inside. Okay, I gotta learn how to. Boom. Hey guys.
Potato. Confringo. Stupefy. Imperio. Finger. Confringo.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Everything is easier by broom. Now, where's the last piece? Where is it? Okay, so it's just up there. Perfectly fine. Can't fly here? Oh no, you're down below. Aren't you? Yep. I thought you were glitched for a second.
That wasn't so difficult.
I forget what those do for real.
Confringo!
Probably nothing too important. Oh, hey, how's it going? Broom. Crap. Okay, go right here. Start walking it.
Your life ends here. Shame.
Yeah, just playing this real quick. Almost died. No, Not for this one. Not for this one. There we go. Pop.
You made it!
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? It's another aggressive one!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whoopers is the moonstone. Accio! I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Accio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Revelio.
We
I'm not
need to
gonna
find
lie, I
moths for
forget.
those spinners.
Yeah, no, but sorry, Poppy. I really forget this puzzle at times.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Okay, so I'm gonna need something to go right here. For that, where are we? Back here.
Accio!
Nothing. Alright, so for this. Let's see.
Revelio.
And then I have to get that symbol. So what it looks like a star and the air nomad symbol. So I need to find a star. There it is.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
The star and the nomad symbol, which is this. Lock that door. Lumos.
Lumos.
Lumos!
There we go. And now, oh, here we go.
Lumos!
Now.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
You are so right. Except for one thing, I forget.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Oh. Okay, I remember.
Lumos.
Let's see if I'm telling the truth about my memory right here. Dinosaur. I don't think I remember. I don't think in my memory. Oh. Probably we're going for another swim. No, do I have to?
Avada!
That one just slow.
Expelliarmus!
cuts. Says that's apparition at the lowest form possible. Okay, so I know I have to do this.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos.
Do I have to take the what plate?
Lumos.
If I take you.
You did it! Hey, little buddy. Here. Avada!
He's no good. Stupid.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
No.
You read my mind.
Why are you breathing so heavy?
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo!
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidges.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidges.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Yo, I am really sorry. I literally just let my brain go into autopilot rather than following the directions. You have to understand, coming home from a night shift, yeah, it sucks. And your brain is like, yeah, I'm gonna let you do this for now, but at the same time, just know for a fact that when you go into autopilot, my guy, you're not gonna remember anything or do anything proper. And that's exactly what just happened just there.
I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
The freak.
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin, I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving the dragon from the fighting ring, for instance?
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Alright, Poppy, we'll definitely see you later. So, now, for what everybody's probably been waiting for. I'm not going to do your thing just yet. Talk to Ominous. And as you can see, the rewards, a death omen. Avada Kedavra.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Alright, for this, I advise you to equip, if you haven't already, where's it at? Here it is. Incendio, to one of your, wheels. Only because Inferi can only be hurt with fire damage, and then you can just do regular spell casting at them. But fire is the main thing.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
Destroy them.
We're about to face worse.
I'll show you in a couple.
Let's find Sebastian.
Revelio.
Anything true that I need? No.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead.
Right here.
In the great room.
Okay. If you try to attack these up here.
Leviosa!
Incendio.
truce going, boy.
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Incendio!
Levioso!
Confringo! Finger! Tego! Stupefy! Confringo! Confringo!
Rependo!
Confringo! Incendio! Tego! Stupefy! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Furio! Incendio! Finger! Confringo!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were in theory, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio.
Bombarda!
How many Inferi are there?
Incendio! Tego! Stupefy! Confringo! Accio! Avada! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Tego! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo!
The Inferi. They're everywhere.
Incendio! Tego! Stupefy!
Revelio.
Man, oh man. Fringo. Incendio. Fendo. Just trying to survive though. Crap. Now I took the wrong side. Well. Oh, okay.
Revelio.
Okay. I got it. Okay, in order to reach the bastion, I have to
Revelio.
set bones. Yes. How did this work?
Here.
Let's see.
Revelio. Accio.
Hold on. Came from there. There's something in here that I need? I think so. If I'm not mistaken.
Revelio.
I could have just been completely wrong. We'll go with that. But then, what was the point when using Axio? Let's go this way. I know we have to look for a bag of bones.
These Inferi seem far from controlled. Incendio. Confringo. Findo. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Can't blast my way through that. Already did that. Hello, bag of bones.
Confringo. Findo. Avada. Expelliarmus.
Okay, so this way is Sebastian, but at the same time, the
Accio.
bones are what I do.
Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Who you said, devil? Really? Y'all gonna make me...
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
No.
Sebastian!
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
I'm ending this now!
That relic is the one that saved
Stupefy. Incendio.
Lagio's incendio!
Confringo!
Potatoes!
Imperial.
Sorry, incendio! Levioso!
Stupefy.
Now you've got it.
Accio. Defender. Incendio.
Incendio! Potato!
Confringo.
Levioso!
Imperial. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Stupefy.
Levioso!
Stupefy. Accio.
Lagio's incendio!
Finite. Incendio.
Now you've gone too far.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Incendio! Levioso!
Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
Incendio!
Stupefy.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Incendio.
Incendio! Incendio! Levioso!
Finite.
Levioso! Now you've gone too far.
Defender.
Incendio!
Confringo.
Potato!
Stupefy. Accio. Avada.
I am protecting you!
Incendio.
Potato! Confringo!
Stupefy. Bombarda.
Sorry, it had to be done. Levioso!
Stupefy. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Incendio.
Confringo!
Confringo! Potato!
Incendio.
Confringo!
Confringo. Mr. Sallow, stop!
How dare you! You're no friend of my nephew!
Now you've gone too far.
Lomeo Incendia! Confringo! Potato!
Accio.
Confringo!
Stupefy.
Levio!
Confringo!
Accio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Incendio.
Leviosi! Leviosa!
Bombarda.
Now you've gone too far.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda.
Levio! Incendio!
Fringo. Incendio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Confringo!
Incendio. Accio.
Potato!
Confringo.
Leviosi! Incendio!
Confringo!
Confringo!
Accio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio.
Now you've gone too far.
Expelliarmus.
Confringo! Potato!
Bombarda. Imperium. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Bombarda. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Leviosa! Incendio! Levioso!
Confringo.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian! You must stop!
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra! Oh, Anne.
See, they didn't stick to the real
What
script, because
have
if you
you
know anything
done?
about Harry Potter, apparition is not really taught or learned until your 6th year. We're a 5th year student, so that means
I must get out of
Sebastian
here.
and Anne are twins. They are 15, not 16.
I can't let him leave.
So that don't add up, but oh well, that's perfectly fine. With me, at least. So,
Sebastian, wait!
what? Well, maybe she could have learned it from her uncle Solomon, who just died and everything. Apparition, that is. But, yeah, if you're gonna stick to the lore, at least explain apparition for a 15-year-old.
Stop, Sebastian! Hold on!
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
Notice the wand movement is the same as Harry Potter's scar. FYI.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian!
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Okay, and this is going to do it for both the stream and the gameplay. I'm going to do some editing and put it up on YouTube. Thank you, Amelia, for joining me for this morning for this game. As usual, follow me on my social medias. Let me know what you think and what game you want to see played. I love y'all, and I'm going to be gone for now.